Hello everyone, welcome to this update video. I trust and hope you're doing really good this morning. And we've got a new tropical storm that has developed in the Western Caribbean, Tropical Storm Nadine. So this was our previous disturbance designated as Invest 95L, and it has developed into a tropical storm rather quickly because yesterday this time it had a formation chance of 50%. It was highlighted in orange, indicating that medium chance, and now we've got it as a tropical storm that is going to be making landfall either late this morning or early this afternoon in Belize. So we can see here from the satellite imagery in the Caribbean that there's a lot going on right now. We're seeing all this convection, and even those shadings of purple you're seeing popping up, that's where we have those highest clouds and likely the heaviest rainfall, as well as those very strong winds and even thunderstorm activity as well. So we've got quite a bit going on right now in the Western Caribbean with the formation of this new tropical storm, and it is going to be bringing its impacts. There are tropical storm warnings in effect, and we'll be looking at all of that in today's update. Elsewhere in the Caribbean, though, we can see some scattered showers coming in from the east for the Lesser Antilles, more so the Windward Islands. And just to the northeast of the Dominican Republic, we've got Invest 94L. And the formation chances actually bumped up a little bit for that system. So it went down all the way to 10%, and it has increased. So we'll be looking at that as well in this video. And as we go on and take a look at the National Hurricane Center's graphic here, we can see the disturbance right here. So 30% formation chances. I said it was down to 10%, and now it has increased a little bit up to 30%. So low chance just the same, and we could see it try to get itself together as it loiters within the vicinity of the Greater Antilles, the Southern Bahamas, and Turks and Caicos Islands. Now, as it pertains to Nadine, we're going to be looking at the rainfall forecast for the Caribbean, then we'll be going on to the cone forecast for the tropical storm. So as we take a look at the Caribbean region here, we can see a lot of these colorful shadings towards parts of Mexico, Belize, the Keys as well, and the Bay Islands of Honduras. So with those shadings of pinks and even the purples that we're seeing, 2.5 going up to 3.5 or even 4 inches of rain today within some of these areas. So parts of Mexico and sections of Belize, especially in northern Belize, and even the Keys as well. So there's likely to be a lot of rainfall, and that is going to be triggering flooding, especially in the more flood prone areas. And so guys, if you're to be affected, please stay safe as best as you can. And then for the rest of Central America, parts of Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, there could be some scattered showers and thunderstorms around. The area is kind of generally active. Down to Colombia, similar story here, especially towards the Pacific coast. We can see a little bit more color. And as we head to Venezuela through the Guianas, there could be some scattered showers and thunderstorms around. Nothing too crazy though. Similar thing expected for the ABC Islands. Then as we head to the Lesser Antilles, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, Hispaniola, even towards Jamaica and sections of Cuba and the Cayman Islands, there could be some scattered showers with some periods of heavy rainfall and thunderstorms possible throughout today. And we see a little bit more color for the Turks and Caicos Islands and Southern Bahamas. So there could be some more instances of heavy rainfall within this general area, especially under the influence of Invest 94L in the area. So the southern part of the Lucayan archipelago could experience some more showers and thunderstorms compared to the northern islands of the Caribbean. So now let's go ahead and move on to that cone forecast for Nadine. So Nadine currently has maximum sustained winds up to 40 miles per hour, and it is accelerating westward at 9 miles per hour. Now highlighted in blue, that is a tropical storm warning that is in effect. So a tropical storm warning is in effect for Belize City, Belize to Cancun, Mexico, including Cozumel. So those areas are under a tropical storm warning. So those tropical storm conditions, those winds exceeding 39 miles per hour with higher gusts, the plethora of rainfall as well, that is going to be a problem. And the good news in a sense with Nadine is the fact that it will be moving inland within the next several hours. So it really has very limited time to strengthen. And I mean, provided that there's such high heat content in the Caribbean, it is a good thing that it's going to be moving in sooner rather than later, because if it had a lot more time, like a day or two over water, and other environmental conditions are conducive, then it could be much stronger than it currently is. So it may strengthen a little bit before it makes landfall late this morning into the afternoon hours for Belize, but it may not be any significant strengthening. However, that doesn't make Nadine any less dangerous, because the concern is going to be the water. There's likely to be a little bit of surge as well, because I mean, the winds of the system would be pushing the water on shore. So especially for the Keys, just offshore Belize, and even for Belize itself, for coastal areas, there could be a little bit of coastal inundation, but the heavy rainfall is going to be the main concern, guys. So please stay safe as best as you can. Listen to any evacuation orders from your local officials, and do not take any unnecessary risks. As it pertains to the maximum rainfall amounts, that could be at up to 12 inches across the area through Tuesday of the coming week. So between now and Tuesday, there could be a plethora of rainfall to 12 inches at maximum across the area. So parts of Mexico, and even for sections of northern Belize, there is likely to be very high rainfall amounts as well. And the good news with Nadine is it's going to quickly weaken once it makes landfall, because the very warm waters, that's its source of fuel and energy right now. So as it accelerates inland, it will weaken, becoming a depression, and even potentially even dissipating. But if it dissipates, the remnants could move over into the Pacific and intensify there, if it is a case that conditions are going to be conducive in that ocean basin. But regardless, hey, it's going to be a major issue in terms of the rainfall activity expected. And it's also not moving very, very quickly. It's accelerating westward at 9 miles per hour. So yeah, several hours before the system would make landfall. So again, guys, please take all the necessary precautions and stay safe as best as possible. And then again, we've got 94L with that 30% formation chance. So I'll definitely be keeping my eyes on the system for any development over the coming few days. But aside from that, nothing else is out there to watch right now. So there is a new tropical wave that is off of the African coast, but that is not marked for any development over the course of the next couple of days. So Nadine is really the talk of the town for right now. So I'll continue to keep you guys posted as per usual. And that is essentially what I wanted to share with you in this update video today. And I really do hope that you found it to be informative. However, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I will respond to you as best and as soon as I can. And of course, remember to always be weather-wise.